After watching this video, you will definitely choose the right opening for you. There are so many books and online resources these days, and all that information can confuse you. But I promise, if you implement the 4 steps I'm about to show, you will finally decide which opening you're gonna play. But be aware, the last one is by far the most important. First, you have to select the level of complexity of your opening. You can do that by honestly estimating your available time to chess. The thing is, some openings are quite good and popular among strong players, but playing them well requires a huge amount of knowledge and time. For example, take a look at the starting position of the Nagy-Orff variation in the Sicilian defense. In this position, some moves played at grandmaster level are bishop g5, bishop e3, bishop c4, bishop e2, g3, h3, and so on. And those are only the main ones. There are much more sidelines that white can play. You have to be somewhat pragmatic. If you are a professional and study chess all day for a living, you can dive into such complex openings without any problem. But for most of you, it's advisable to stay away from it and consider less time-consuming openings. You can take a look at some of them on my YouTube channel as a good starting point. The second thing to consider is your playing style, which is in line with the types of middle games you want to get. Are you attracted by tactical attacking games, or by slow positional games? For example, if you're an aggressive player, you should definitely consider playing gambits. In gambit openings, you are almost sure to put pressure on your opponent from the get-go, and the game will be later decided by your tactical abilities. I've done a selection of gambits for intermediate players. If you're interested, you can take a look in the description. If otherwise, positional operations and in-game appeals to you most, you can play an opening like the Berlin defense. In the main line, we arrive straight at an imbalanced endgame in which positional understanding would be much more important than tactical skills. There are also some openings somewhere in the middle, but it's important to clearly identify your chess personality and play your games accordingly. If my tips are helpful to you so far, please take some time to support my channel. Thank you. Well, after defining your opening style, the next step is to understand it, but this can be very tricky. My advice is to disregard any opening you don't understand. The problem is, some openings are objectively great, but it doesn't matter if you're actually not good at playing the resulting middle games. But how to really understand them? You can do 3 things. 1. You might find books in which featured your favorite opening. 2. You can ask a strong player or a coach to help you. 3. The easiest one, you can do a YouTube search. For example, if you are interested in the King's Indian, just type in the search tab something like famous King's Indian game, and you have at your disposal many analyzed games to watch. You then have to take note of the relevant opening ideas. Lastly, the most important and the funniest part is to test your opening in practice. No more theory, you need to actually play it in your games. A good way to do it, and fun also, is to play some blitz games online. While classical games might be better for your chess long-term, blitz games will give you a greater volume of practice, which is crucial at the beginning of the learning process. But be careful. This does not mean playing endless blitz sessions till the middle of the night. You need some discipline for yourself. Hope that this little presentation helped. I would like to know about your favorite opening in the comments section. See you next time.